Before we welcome the Open back to Irish shores for the first time since 1951 next year, the 147th edition of the tournament heads to Carnoustie, and there's a familiar name heading to Scotland's east coast with Tiger Woods competing in his first Open Championship since 2015. Woods is featured in the two previous times Carnoustie held the Open back in 1999 and most recently in 2007. Tiger finished for a tie of 7th in difficult conditions back in '99 with Scottish native Paul Lawrie eventually coming out the winner in an eventful three-way playoff. 11 years ago, Woods was looking to become the first player since Bob Ferguson in the 1880s to win the Open 3 years in a row, with the tournament returning to the shores of the North Sea. A frustrating 4 rounds meant Woods finished tied for 12th with Dublin native Padraig Harrington, sealing a playoff win over Sergio Garcia in the first of back-to-back Open wins. There's some fierce competition heading to the Scottish course this year, and if it's anything like the action at Royal Birkdale last year, we could be in for an enthralling 4 days. Jordan Spieth will be looking to defend the Claret Jug this year after going wire to wire in Southport. The league to and froed between the Texan and countryman Matt Kuchar, with a masterclass from Spieth in the back nine ensured a 3-stroke victory and a first Open win for the then 23-year-old. Spieth has struggled for consistency in 2018. He went close in the first major of the season with a stunning 62 in the final round at Augusta National to eventually finish 2 shots off eventual winner Patrick Reed. He has missed the cut 3 times since the Masters, most recently at the US Open at Shinnecock Hills, where he was among a host of top players to miss the weekend's play in tough conditions. Rory McIlroy is sure to be popular with punters once again, with the Hollywood man looking for a second Claret Jug this year. Since missing the cut at Muirfield back in 2013, McIlroy has finished in the top 5 in each of the 3 times he's featured at the Open, including his win at Royal Liverpool in 2014. McIlroy did feature at the Open last time it was held in Carnoustie. A then 17-year-old Rory finished 5 over par, earning the silver medal for the top finishing amateur. Heading the betting for the Open this year is big-hitting Dustin Johnson. The 6'4" American went close in 2011, but finished 3 shots behind Dungannon Darren Clarke. That had been his best finish at the Open to date, however in recent times he's shown he's a man to be relied upon at the big events. He's finished in the top 10 in 15 of the last 36 majors he's been involved in, including 2 majors this season, finishing tied for 10th at Augusta and 3rd at the US Open. Johnson's raw power always makes him a threat in any competition. On his way to winning the Century Tournament of Champions, he drove the ball an eye-watering 430 yards in a par 4, almost finding the hole. We're paying 7 places on the Open this year at Sean Graham, whilst our Missed the Cut offer will also apply. Should your selection fail to make the weekend's play, we'll let you pick another player for free on the Saturday. That's up to the value of £50 or €50.